Hello everybody, it looks like we are live. We are back again this week with another episode of the School Snack Series, and this is all about getting us into the kitchen because that is the headquarters of our Kids Health Revolution, right? This is where we cook up the recipes that serve as that foundation for our kids' great and improving health. So cooking up stuff in the Kids Health Revolution kitchen again today that are going to help you keep your child on that path to either recovering their health or building that strong, healthy foundation for health that you want them to have so that health things don't come up in the future. And I see, hi Shirley, nice to see you, and Parampal, nice to see you too. I'm glad you guys could join. And I'm just saying hello to some of the people over in our private Kids Health Revolution Facebook group. It's a wonderful group of parents. We've got really supportive, wonderful parents over there, questions and answers and support from the community. And that is also where you will be able to download the recipes that we do on these school snack series. So if you like the recipes that you're seeing in the videos and you'd like to get access to the downloadable copies of them, pop on over, join the private group, and I post them in there in the files section. And you also, if you join the community right directly on the website, which is kidshealthrevolution.com, if you become part of the community there, I have you on my mailing list and I can actually email you every week a copy of the recipes that we're doing in the school snack series, as well as a few other little recipes that I like and come up with sometimes. So if you like the recipes and you'd like access to them, then make sure you join the community, absolutely free. And we've got a wonderful group of parents in there. I just really love what's going on in the group. So yeah, that's that part out of the way. So today we are making a really simple snack today because you know what? Sometimes life gets pretty hectic, and life around here has been pretty hectic. I've been running around to appointments and therapy sessions for my son with osteo and chiro and all kinds of stuff. And I realize that sometimes, even though the recipes that we make completely from scratch are pretty easy and they're pretty quick, sometimes it's like, oh my God, I don't even have time to do that. I don't even have the 10 minutes it takes to do that in the morning. I forgot about it last night, so now what am I gonna do? We all have those moments, right? Where we haven't maybe planned as well, or life has thrown us a curveball one night and we don't get things done the way that we want to, and that happens. So what can we do? What can we send in the lunch kit that's still gonna be a fun, tasty little treat, snack that our kids like, but is still gonna be doing the work that we wanna do in building that strong foundation and that strong health and recovering the health. And this is one that I really like. You need a toothpick, humble little toothpick. Lots of us have those around. Pickles tend to be fairly popular with most kids. Not all kids like pickles. My little guy took a while to warm to pickles. He had to have little bits of them now and then, and now he absolutely loves pickles. And of course, these pickles are not just your average pickle that you find, in vinegar in the store shelves. These are found in the refrigerator section. This is one of my favorite brands. This is Bubby's pickles. So if you're not making your own ferments, this is a great one to go with. For convenience food, they have them in the refrigerator section of most natural food stores. I'm not sure if they're carrying them in Superstore yet, but they might. So it's called Bubby's Pickles, and they have like the sweet variety. This is the dill pickle variety. You can get sauerkraut that way. And so why we want to have our pickles this way instead of just the traditional vinegar, well, not traditional, the sort of more modern traditional pickled vinegar pickles, is because these guys come with a whole host of all of those beneficial bacteria. And if you've ever heard me on this series before or heard any of my live talks, I'm all about the gut and I'm all about the gut bugs. I'm a bit of a gut geek. And fermented foods are one of our best friends when it comes to repopulating our children's guts with the healthy microbes that we need to have in there so that they're doing the best job that they can be doing. So these microbes communicate with the immune system, they communicate with the brain. There's all kinds of jobs that they have in there. We want to make sure we have the good guys in there doing the good job that we want and communicating in the proper way. And this is one of the best ways to do it. Probiotic capsules are one way, and they're not a bad option when we start out. The problem with probiotic capsules is they are only 1 or 2, maybe 8 10 different species. When we're talking about getting a fermented food into your diet, you're talking about hundreds, and if you're having variety of fermented foods, thousands of different species that you're getting into your child's gut that are commensal bacteria and are helping to repopulate, recolonize the gut with the good guys, the guys that we want in there. And these are the ones that also tend to stick around. They're not just passing through, but they're like, all right, we're coming in, we're making ourselves at home, we're getting rid of the bad guys, and we're gonna start soon doing some good in here. So pickles are a really super easy way of getting that into our kiddos. So I just like to chop them sort of on a little bit of an angle. And then I have some Sunworks. If you happen to be in Calgary or if you happen to be in Alberta, generally, you can get your hands on the Sunworks sausages. They are a great option for snacks and breakfast. These ones are the pepperoni sticks. They're super tasty, and they don't have any of the yucky junk in them that we are trying to avoid when we're improving our children's health. So these ones are just chicken, sea salt, honey, paprika, black pepper, anise, chili flakes, cayenne, garlic powder, allspice, and that's it. That's all that's in there. So you can even eat these if you're on the GAPS diet because they're sweetened with just a touch of honey, nothing else in there. No preservatives, nothing like that. So they're a really great option and they taste really good. So I like to just kind of cut these up and then just make them into like a fun sort of kebab to take to school. And kids tend to like things on a stick, right? I'm always saying if it's on a stick, kids will eat it. So sometimes I'll go through this way and then poke the pickle on there. And it's kind of, you know, just a fun little shape that way. Or you can go through and you can make more of a kebab with it. So you can throw it in the middle and make a sort of a layer, sort of a sandwich out of it. And you've got another little sort of design depending on what your kid might like, or you could do a couple of different varieties. Now these also work kind of neat as little appetizers for parties if you wanted to have them. And I see you've got a comment over there, but I can't quite see it because there's something else over top of it. So I will come back to that. If it's a question, I'll make sure I'll come back to it after the video is over and answer that question. So if you do have questions or comments as we go along, please make sure you post them. If I can see them, I will answer them on the fly. If not, then I'll make sure I scroll through and answer them after the fact. So we've got probiotics going in with the pickles. We've got some decent fiber there as well. And then we're providing some protein in the snack. And protein in a snack is important because it helps to keep that energy and blood sugar balance throughout the day. So when we just throw a sugary snack at our kids or something that turns into sugar really fast, like a bread product or potatoes or potato chips or something like that, it very quickly gets turned into energy, but then boom, they crash very shortly after. So if we're providing a snack that has a little bit of the protein in it, we're making sure that we're helping to keep that energy steady throughout the day. So in my son's lunch kit, I would probably send him, you know, 3 or 4 of these. So a stick and a half, pepperoni stick and a half, about that. And that would do him for his snack. He tends to like to have a snack that he can, his morning snack, recess snack that he can grab and take out to the field. So these are okay because he can just grab them out of his lunch kit and off he goes. If I put them in one of his little bags, that he can just grab them and snack on them and then shoves the bag into his coat pocket after he's done. We have a litterless lunch option, and he doesn't have to worry about carrying around a container because it fits nicely in his pocket. So this is an idea. You could even do this as an idea to send, you know, in there as their lunch. If you wanted to, just send a couple other veggies, some carrot sticks and some cucumber sticks, or kohlrabi sticks are another great thing to have in there, some fruit, and that would make an okay lunch just on its own as well. Fridays here, for example, we have half-day Fridays at our school here in Calgary. So sometimes I would send in his lunch kit, in his bento box, just a few of these because he's not at school for as long that day. A few of these and a little serving of fruit and some carrot sticks, and that's all he would need until he gets home from school that day and has another snack. So that one is super quick, super easy, but it's still packed full of all the nutrition that we want to get into our kids. It's packed full of the goodness that they need to support their health, even when life is crazy and we don't have time to make any of those made from scratch options. We can still go to some of the really easy, really good convenience foods and know we're still doing something really good for our kids. So that's it. That's all I've got for you today. I know it was super quick and super fast, but I hope that you'll give this one a try and that your kiddos will like it. Again, if you'd like to get the recipes, this one's not so much a recipe, but other recipes on other shows that we've done, make sure you pop over and join the Kids Health Revolution community. It's a private Facebook group, and we have a wonderful community going on there, really safe space for people to ask questions, get support, rant, cry, celebrate, whatever it is we need to do, we're doing it over there. And I've been doing a little bit of sharing on my journey as well in there, and I've had some great support going on from my own community, and I really appreciate that from everybody. So yeah, pop on over and do that. Subscribe over on kidshealthrevolution.com so I have you on my email list and I can email you any events that are coming up as well as recipes as I come up with them. That's it for today, everybody. Take really good care, and I look forward to seeing you again next week with another school snack series video. Oh, where are we?